Ethan, as customary with these videos, here's something I forgot to show you earlier. So here we have some McDonald's stuff. Now, if you can hear some drilling going on, it's because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's out because it's a nice sunny day, so he's decided to build himself a shed or something. So this is the Aladdin McDonald's figures. We've got Iago in a bag. We have the genie in a bag. Just about to say his little blue head. We have Jasmine and Aladdin on the magic rug. And we have Jafar. Well, let's just face it, boys and girls, this is why you are here. It is for the Action Force stroke G.I. Joe bits and bobs that I got from me flipping auction haul. So here we have, apologies up front, my G.I. Joe Action Force vehicle definitely knowledge is just not there. So this is an X-30 jet. Now you're probably thinking, well, where's all the bits, pal? Where's all the bits? I has a buggy. Sure, we have Serpenters, the little mobility scooter there for land, sea and air. We have a bit of the aspect of this plane of the X-30 there. We have some fins and bits, some missiles off something else, I believe. And these, I guess, go with this, or possibly something else. And some other fins from a different jet plane. And a cockpit. Have a good look at me cockpit. And we'll just have a little look on the bottom here, just so you can see the wheels all folded in and stuff like that. So, very nice. Now, for me personally, I really did like the original Action Force figures and the Action Force sort of play sets and stuff. I thought they were very striking, very different. Loved the kind of motif and stuff. And this is a lovely piece here. I've just left the top canopy off, just to make life a bit easier for us all. There we go, and we've got a little bubble there for somebody to stick their head up and give additional directions. So it's pretty cool. It is missing one of the fins. I'm not sure if it's supposed to have like another ski thing on the front too, but it does have the springity boingy action feature, which works. And there we are, Action Force 1981. Lovely. And now we have the Sky Striker. Now, I'm pretty sure I watched a video where they were saying about how you can tell the difference between the different ones. It's to do with this bit on the front. Obviously, I've not retained all of that information, but I know that's roughly what it is. This is fairly complete-ish. I think it is missing one of the panels off the top and stuff. And I need to do some tinkering with the levering because it's quite stiff. Probably needs a bit of oiling. And there's the two, where there was other two parts from earlier on would slot into there. I think I am missing a thruster cover as well. This was pretty minging. I've kind of went to town with a cutting bed and stuff just to kind of get it, all the crevices and cracks and creaks and clunks and chunks. There you are. Landing gear and stuff. I think that's possibly missing some flaps as well, but overall I'm pretty pleased with that. Very nice. Hello, Jetfire. A little bit to show you inside of the cockpit now. Don't know if that's how that goes in. If I can find where my finger's gone, but kind of somewhat fastened those back in there and stuff. So there's the seats. Oh, and the lid. And now this one was incredibly dirty, and I've given it a good clean up as best I can for now. Does need a little once over going over, but this is the Troop Carrier. Very nice. Did once find the light green version of this in the charity shop. I think they only wanted a couple of quid for it, and at the time I thought it was like a knockoff thing, like a corpse kind of thing, and I just was like, nah. Kind of got home, did some research, was like, I probably should have picked that up. Went back and it was gone. So that's what you get, Polly. You snooze and you lose. There you go. I do believe that the Action Force version has the medical kind of bed thing, and the G.I. Joe version just has more seats on the other sides. So you can put more people in sitting down, I guess. And obviously this one you can put somebody who's pretending, I've just twisted my ankle on that assault course there. This has some slight damage there, but it doesn't really affect it. It looks rather nice. A little peep hole there for somebody to have a little peep up. And the last thing for the vehicles is this devil fish in its box. Not 100% complete, but it's just nice to have the box, really. And kind of showing you all the stuff, and quite interesting that the person originally was trying to sell this for £5. Always nice to see that. So inside the box here we have, this is the main piece of the vehicle there. This does have its pipes, which is pretty cool. A little spinneroony. And a little look on the bottom there again. 1988 Hasbro Bradley Inc. Some of the motor bits, a missile. I'm pretty sure there's a couple of bits from this I showed you in the accessories, and we'll have a little look at the instructions here. So this is what you've missed out the box, Pally. This is what you haven't got. Action Force Devilfish. There you are, and the schematics on the back. And here is a bag of the action figures. Yummy! Now, these weren't with the vehicles. They were in a completely different lot at the auction, and I didn't even know they were in there. In fact, I don't think most of the people... Let's get them out and show you them whilst we tell this story, rather than just looking at a lovely white bag. So yes, these were just in a different lot, buried deep down in, like, underneath kind of Mickey Mouse bits and pieces, and, like... just not very desirable stuff as such. And then there was a whole tub of these bagged up with accessories, some of them, and bits and pieces. And there is a couple of like the European ones as well. So I'm like, wow. So I did a bit of research. I've written who they all are. So let's start from the top of the bottom. So we've got Cobra Commander. I wrote on there what he's Cobra Commander version 3, and then this one has got a backpack on here. It's pretty cool. So this one is Shockwave, and then got a Maverick with his helmet, and we got Destro. Pretty cool. I was hoping this might have been the European one with the coloured in chest, but it is just Destro. I have marked on the labels whether they have like broken crotches and the odd missing thumb. So this one's a Cobra Trooper, and he has no penis, unfortunately. Does he have thumbs? Nope, just broken knob. And then this one here, who does have his helmet. Let's have a look. So that's Toxic Viper, a Shipwreck here in his packet. Not missing his Boyd. So Frankie the Bird. That's him. And here we go. This one's pretty cool. He does have his helmet and backpack in there. Who is this one? Spearhead and Max, which they show Max as the dog, unless that's Max and the dog's called Spearhead. There's this one, Law and Order, obviously missing the dog. So yeah, there you go. And we have a Snow Serpent. We have, oh, look at this guy. Getting abs on him. He's got a 52 pack. I think, does this one drive the steamroller? I think he drives the mobile command center, that one. So this one is one of those exclusives I was telling you about. He does have an accessory in there also. Psych Out 1991 Euro Tiger Force. So pretty cool to grab that bad boy. This one's has unfortunately given out. So there we go. And he is cross country. Go for a little jog across the country. And then we have a Serpenteur with his wiggly snake. And I do have obviously his chariot for him too. So that's pretty cool. Got Snake Eyes version 1, and he is missing a thumb. So he's had a ninja accident where he's lobbed his poor little thumb off. So unfortunate, but it's battles of war, you know, it's just what happens. And then this guy's fairly army looking, so footloose, ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-ding. Bow, bow. Got a Crimson Guard. This one's O-ring's gone, and he's missing a thumb. There you are. And then we have Duke. He looks in pretty good nick. One of the, what do you call them? Flipping, God, Zartan's lads. Buzzer, that one. It looks to be fairly complete. Dodgy O-ring, obviously. And then we have Roadblock version 3. Does have his helmet and his sniper rifle and stuff in there too. So that's very the good. This one, I believe, is also a European exclusive. Took me quite some time to find this guy because I was like, it looks like him, but he's just slightly different. So, Staler Bobat Driver. So that might not be the one I'm thinking of, but yeah, I'm sure there was another Euro exclusive one in there. Right, we do have this Trooper, which was this one. So that's Cobra Stinger Driver. Storm Shadow version 2 with his backpack. Very nice. We have the Ice Viper. There you go. And his balaclava on, because, you know, when you're going to play in the ices. And then we got Sergeant Slaughter. Now that's an order. Does have his hat. I think he's missing a thumb as well, so we'll go. And this one here, so he's Ned Flanders. What's he called? So this is Crank Gears. Let's have a look. Is that Crank Gears? Yeah, Crank Gears. Some of these have got some pretty interesting names. Right, so this guy looks like a visionary. O-ring has gone, and he is knocked down, which wouldn't take much to knock him down, seeing as there's Nout holding him up, and there's this iron grenade. There you go. Very good. And Snake Eyes 2, probably the most recognisable, coolest one of the Snake Eyes, and he's got an arm lobbed off, and I think possibly no knob either. So he has seen some interesting battles. Right, do have some additional accessories too, so hang fire. Oh, I nearly forgot to show you, there is some actual original Action Force figures here. So we have the Frogman there, and he's wearing not the Frogman's flippers. So he's there, and we've got, the best bad guy in the world. It's Baron Ironblood. That's not his backpack, I don't believe. So I need to kind of remove that and figure out who that goes to. First I thought it was like a Hoth backpack, but it's not, is it? So whose backpack is that? And we have finally the Kraken release. The Kraken. Right, so onto the accessories now. So whatever that is off, I don't know, but it's there. And then we have guns. We'll go from the top. So I have guns. I'm going to have to get myself onto yourjoe.com and see if I can identify these. I know that one's definitely Star Wars. So yeah, kind of a bit what we're doing with them like. I don't know. I've got a helmet here. So I need to, again, identify whose helmet that is. Some backpack stuff. So plug-in ones, and these are like over-the-shoulder ones. That's like a vehicle, I think. And it has wheels on the bottom, so I don't know what that's off. Need to check. Got a like windscreen thing here, and then this mechanized wood chopping baggy pack there. So that's quite an interesting one too. And I've just seen this other missile here. So I'll just put that together with those. So it looks like we have 3 of those in total. So there you go, lads and lasses. The Action Force Stroke G.I. Joe auction haul video. Thanks for watching. If you know any of the information that I don't, please stick that in the comments and let me know. It'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you in a future auction and other types of videos too for you. Ta-da!